feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, this is a basketball wives stand account, and we got some new stuff from Basketball Wives today, so we are going to get into it. They dropped their trailer for season 12 today, and so as you guys know, me and Cindy C, and sometimes Busy, we review the show together. And so we definitely want to come to you with some new news. So before we do all that, as you guys know, I did change the name of my people over here in this chat, which is the SoDebNation. I think this was the SoDebNation. I think society off. But if you want to join the nation, go ahead and turn on those notifications. Turn them on all so you can notify every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, share the videos, comment down below, and then come over here if you're on the live and comment in the chat. I'm super excited about today's live, so let's go ahead and play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And we are back. What's up, Cindy?
Hey, honey, how are you?
I am good. I am good.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. You know, I'm on this good old spring break.
Yep, that's right. We love it. We
Yes.
love the break.
So
I took a little break too.
Yes, I love me a little break. As you know, there's a lot of things that are changing right now for me, so I definitely needed it.
Absolutely. But I so the SoDebNation is new. I missed that.
Oh yeah, so me and the candy shop did it last week. I was on ChatGPT, and I was just like, let me just see what they would say about, you know, the subscribers to the channel, because I mean, I love the tribe, but it wasn't like personalized for me. And so the SoDebNation, I was like, oh, I kind of like that.
So it's SoDebNation. So now they're the nation.
Yes, we are the SoDebNation.
Okay, all right.
And I'm still playing with SoDebNation Society or SoDebNation by itself.
Okay, I like it.
Which one do you like better, the society or just SoDebNation?
I like SoDebNation.
Okay. Let me say what's up to people in the chat real quick. What's going to like the first person that was in the building? What's going on to you? What's going on to Miss Platinum 2001? Hello, SoDeb. What's going on to Remain Teachable?
Hey, Remain Teachable.
And you guys, if you weren't here when me and the candy shop was on, drop down in the comments. Do you guys like SoDebNation or the SoDebNair or the SoDebNation Society? What's going on to California Cutie? What's going on, sis?
Hey, California Cutie. Long time no see.
I know. I'm trying. Well, we getting back into our consistency, as you guys know. I know don't pick back up until Basketball Wives comes back on. And then there's some things I wanted to do with my vlog channel that will be coming very, very, very soon that I cannot wait to do. I actually started recording for that this week. So
I love those vlog
If you guys have not already went over there and subscribed to Being So Debonair, please go over there and subscribe to that. Chat GPT gave me a good name for that too.
Really? What was that?
It was the, let me look. It was the SoDebNair line, the SoDebNair liners.
Oh,
So travel logging.
Okay, SoDebNair liners. Okay.
SoDebNair, the SoDebNair liners, like airliners.
Okay, got it. Okay. That's I mean I like the vlogs, the channel vlogs. I actually liked your story time vlogs the best though.
I really have to pick that back up.
Yeah, that was my very favorite. Those were some good stories.
I have some more. I have a lot more now too. So
Okay, and I was gonna say
I gotta finish some of them.
I was gonna say I never got the ending to a couple of them. I'm like, what else? What else happened?
And California Q says she missed both of us.
Oh, you too.
SoDebNation. Okay, so you like SoDebNation. Got it.
SoDebNation.
Yes, I'm loving that. Like I can see the merch for that.
Yes, I like it too. I really like it. You got that from ChatGPT?
ChatGPT, yep.
And
it was so weird because when I put it in, I was like, will they pick up on like the pronunciation of the name and everything?
And they did.
And they really did. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What's going on, Allie? And thank you so much for the super sticker. Okay, so we got to get into the trailer for Basketball Wives season 12. This is 12, right?
Yes, 12.
Okay. Season 12, lots of changes are happening. If you guys have not already watched me and Cindy's video that we did with the photos for it, definitely check out that video. But we do know we have newcomers with Ty. Is her girlfriend named Mimi?
Ming Lee.
We have Chantel, Jackie's daughter.
Yep.
They brought back
Brittany
Renner. And was it someone else?
Yes, the Alonzo Ball's girlfriend. What was her name? I forget her name, but she's Alonzo Ball's baby mother, I think.
Yeah.
It was Diane.
Yeah.
Something. I forget what her name is.
Yeah, we'll figure it out more during the season because
but they didn't really show her in the trailer from what I could see. So I think that's why they haven't really formally introduced us to her yet.
And California Q says it's close to a Raider Nation. I love SoDebNation. All right, cool. My dad's favorite football team is the Raiders. So
is the Raiders? Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Well, we know California Cutie and me. We're Cali girls, so obviously, I have to root for the Raiders when they come around.
My dad, he would love y'all because he loves the Raiders.
That's so crazy.
All right, so I'm not sure if you guys in the chat have seen it already. We're going to go over it a little bit, but since we've seen these two trailers so far, how's your ratings changed?
Mine has not. I think I was probably a little bit more excited for it before the second trailer now. So it's kind of gone down a little bit, but yeah. What about you?
Well, mine went down because my girl was really not in that trailer like that.
They showed her a little.
She ain't say nothing besides.
Right.
I think she had 3 words.
Oh, yeah, she said 3 words.
Yeah. What's going on, grown woman?
Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Yeah.
So yeah, mine went down a lot because if that's what we're gonna be getting, I mean,
yeah, we don't need it. I don't want to give it away, but there are certain things we definitely don't need.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just jump into it since we're here and a lot of people haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna find
guys, this may not stay up because we are going to show you the trailer. I'm going to speed it up so hopefully they don't flag my channel for it. And then because I've talked to some of the girls, hopefully we're good.
So just before you get started, The other newbie is Denise.
Denise. What's her last name?
They don't say what her last name is, but all I know is she's Alonzo Ball's baby mama, and her name is
Was she
Denise.
in the trailer?
I didn't see her. No, I
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
see
think
her.
I've seen her either.
Maybe she's a friend of or something. Maybe she's not in
Maybe.
it a lot. Yeah.
All right, so here we are, y'all. We back to LA. All right. And it's not even that much that's about to happen. Like, I want to put that off, but a lot is gonna happen.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go ahead and let's start, and then we can go through it.
Yep.
I am a married woman. I'm chewing on about 30 carats. Chomp chomp. There were stories coming out about Christian being a scammer, but she got married to this fool. She's dumb as Oh my God.
Now we can just stop here already because we was all saying the same thing last year. So I was kind of on, Team Jen a little bit.
You were.
And I really did want the best for her when it comes to this.
Right.
I don't see it happening.
I don't see that happening either, but I said that before when they were just quote unquote dating. Like he was already in the show too much for me.
Yeah.
And now this will be like the third season of him having to be around. But she's saying she's chewing on 30 carats, but did he buy that ring?
With whose money?
With whose money? It's probably from the people that are suing him, because where did he get the money for 30 carats? Like, most rich people don't have 30 carats. Come on, Jen.
But he rich though, right? He rich.
Jennifer.
It might not be from his bank account, but it's from somebody's.
It's from somebody's. Like, I mean, come on, ma'am. There's no way that she's going to convince any audience, even if they haven't been a fan of the show, to think that that boy has some money. I'm sorry.
Let me read the comments real quick. California Q said we were all rooting for you.
Right.
What's going on, Gigi, in the chat? I'm sorry, but Jen will never learn. She always picks a scammer. Like,
always.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
She always picks a scammer.
It's true. The people's money that he's helping them learn how to trade with.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes. I thought she said 3 carat, not 30 carats. That's too much. She went to flip her ring around when she
even a 3 carat ring, California Cutie, is too rich for his blood. Like, he does not have it. He ain't got it. I'm sorry.
He ain't got it.
No, not on his own. Mm-mm.
I wonder what it is about her that keeps picking these scammers, though.
I think she really is Delulu. I feel like she, and that's what I said, years ago. She's too old to not see red flags. She even did a whole scammer, documentary.
Right.
And you would think at some point, just the negative press, even if, say, he was on the up and up, she would just try to stay away from it. But for whatever reason, she feels she needs to be there.
What did you think? We didn't talk about this. What did you think about this? I know he ain't got it. All he got is a tattoo on his neck. When I seen that, it's like, first of all, who is that? Because that's not Jennifer.
Right. Right.
I don't know who you got tattooed on your neck, but that was not. Maybe that's somebody who he was getting the money from.
Maybe. I mean, and also I find it quite odd, because we're going to move on from Jen, that she never addresses his children or anything.
Whose children?
Christians.
Oh yeah, she doesn't. But he's not allowed to talk about them, right?
I don't know if he's allowed to or not, but I mean, the whole fact is, like, he's giving me all the money makes her look even worse. I don't know how she does not see that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I can see what you're saying from that, though.
I don't see how she doesn't see that is a bad look for her to try to be flashing rings around and jewelry and stuff like that when this man is known for scamming. So
yeah. Jennifer, I am really praying for you, girl.
Jennifer. So Deb is really praying for you. I can't.
Yes, y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and share it as well. And also drop down in the chat if you guys like the new name as well too. If you tune in late, the new name is we are no longer the tribe, we are the SoDeb Nation.
That's right.
All right, let's keep on going.
Now that my daughter Chantel is here, hopefully we'll get to spend a lot more time together. We have to have boundaries. And if we don't, I'm out of here. I don't get a key. What?
And see, this is when it's like I would have went home already.
Yep.
I would have went home because already you're letting me know you're not going to respect my boundaries.
And also, how does Chantel think that she's going to ask a mother like Jackie Christie for boundaries? Let's be for real. The fact that she knows that her mother doesn't have boundaries in her own life should let her know that she's not going to give her hers in hers.
That part.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Like Chantel knows her mother. Like I'm like, you want to come on? Do you think it's because you're on camera asking for boundaries that Jackie Christie is going to give you boundaries? Absolutely.
But this is not the first time that she said that to her on the show either.
And she never respects her boundaries.
Yeah, remember I was telling you about the video I was watching earlier today. Apparently she did some type of interview where she talked about how they've never had boundaries with her.
Never.
And it made Doug mad.
Exactly. And that's my whole point. That Jackie in some way through the years has shown her children, including Chantel, and we've never seen appropriate mothering in any shape, way, shape, or form, in my opinion.
With the son,
I don't feel like she's ever been, I felt like the fact that she favored the son and Chantel more than her first child already was assigned to me of like poor parenting, but that's just me.
But you could just tell she didn't really have boundaries with even him, because remember when they cut off his hair, that's what he wanted, and she had like a whole meltdown about it.
Yep.
Some of the conversations about him and Virginia, like it was just a lot.
It was a lot. Exactly. I mean, all of that kind of stuff. And again, what teenager do you know wants their parents, especially their mother, talking about that stuff on television? Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
So I definitely could understand that. I think we're going to learn a lot more on this season, and I think that's probably going to be the thing. I want to ask you something, but I think I'm going to wait till after we get done watching this part.
Okay.
About Chantel. Don't let me forget that.
Okay.
All right. Then we have Brittany Rennerback.
Muslim was never on my bingo card, but I come in peace till I don't. I want to hear her next snap. I am angry.
Now hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. So already she's messed up to me. She said being Muslim was not on her bingo card, but she comes in peace until she doesn't. Does that sound like somebody that is spiritually enlightened?
No.
So, ma'am, you're gonna come, be all dressed in your hijab and come out here trying to represent the Muslim religion, and you're already starting off with until you're not? Like, ma'am, I find that cringy and find it disappointing.
And it's like, why did you come back?
Why? Like, why did you come back if you already were going to have an attitude? Like, for what?
You know how these group of women are already before you even came back. You knew that until you not, it's going to happen.
Absolutely. And that's my problem. So which one is it? Are you kind of trying to change your image with this religion? Or are you using the religion, to have people like, what is it? Either way, it sounds like a fraud and a fake to me. And right. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for her making Muslims look bad. Like,
don't change your religion to protect your image. If that's not what you really are about. Like that's not right.
Exactly. If you're not about that life, then don't talk about it.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that.
I
What's
have a
going on with
problem.
James Hudson in the chat? California Q said, say it, Cindy.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, come on, like for real. You don't come, say, hey, I'm on this religious journey, and then all of a sudden you're just the same person, but you're just dressed different. No, no, no.
What show was that they were on a religious journey and they couldn't get? Oh, Dr. Hepnell Married to Medicine. She couldn't get it right either.
Oh,
But she didn't change her religion though.
I don't watch that. Yeah,
Yeah,
anymore.
your mama just wouldn't stop coming out of her mouth, whether she was on a spiritual journey or not. It just wouldn't stop happening.
Wow. I mean, because
Huh.
you can't change who you are unless you're really on that journey, right?
Right.
Like, I'm sorry.
And the craziest thing is, I do believe that Dr. Heavenly mentally, like she probably does feel that way,
Mm-hmm.
but I just think she is who she is. And I think, I'm had a conversation with one of my coworkers at work because she's from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you think about like Evelyn and Jennifer from New York, and you think about people from New Orleans, like the way that they talk, if you've never been around someone from those places, it sounds very aggressive.
Yeah.
And it would come off the wrong way if you haven't been around them and you took the time to figure out, oh, okay, this is how they talk.
For
But
sure.
some of the stuff is like terms of endearment.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to her and I was like, when they say F those children, I'm like, now what? Down in New Orleans, that blew my mind when I first heard that.
Yeah.
But as I know my friend, even Nola Reeves, like when I first met Nola Reeves, I was telling her that because one of my best friends, he's from New Orleans. And I was like, when I first heard that blew my mind.
Right.
So,
But we all have our own little slang and our own terminology of stuff. But
right.
Yeah. I mean, you cannot deny that, especially Evelyn is a New Yorker for sure.
Right. Or even Jennifer. I mean, hers is probably not as bad as
It's not. Yeah.
Evelyn's, because Evelyn she's also like Puerto Rican, right?
Yes.
So I think that mixture of that is more a little aggressive too. But
yeah,
to me, it's just like knowing people, because my dad's sisters all lived in New York. So I'm used to hearing people from New York talk like that, especially Puerto Rican.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's probably like a reason why I don't be having like a big gripe with Evelyn a lot of times.
Same here. I mean, my people are not from New York, and I will say, I mean, my people are from Louisiana, but not New Orleans. We're more northern Louisiana, from Ruston, Louisiana. But I mean, I have no problem with Ev at all because she always tells the truth.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, even if it's about herself, if it's
Yeah.
gonna, whether it's gonna make her look bad or not, she's just gonna tell it, and that's why I like her.
Because even that season was Kenya and Nikisha.
Yes.
But she was like, I mean, I ain't never declined it. I was never being a hoe. But I was like, no, listen, now I can ride with this.
Yeah, exactly.
I can ride with this.
Even with OG, her smacking her stuff, like she is who she is. She says what she says, and that's it. And that's somebody I can respect. What I can't respect is a liar and a fraud. I don't like
I
that.
know who you are. Like, I don't have to wonder when I leave out the room with you, what you going to do after this.
Absolutely. Exactly. And that's what I get from Brittany, to be honest.
Okay. Now, before we play this part, these are our newcomers. It's not Meanie. It's, what is it again? Ming Lee and Ty.
Yes.
Are you excited about them being on the show?
No. I will say that I do like Ty, even though I'm straight. I find her sexy. I'm happy to see that if she's going to be on, I'm here for it. But this couple, especially in this clip, I don't know.
Let's watch this part, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about Ty.
Okay.
I'm Ty Young. I never was trying to be with nobody else. Your phone record says differently. Who is Shonda? In my phone. It's go time.
Okay.
What do you think?
Whenever I think about Ty, you remember that DMX song with Swan from her?
Uh-huh.
She done had Tanya, Latoya to me. I don't believe nothing that she just said at all.
Right. I don't either. But she's always kind of been like that. I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't know anything about Ming, so clearly she's not okay with it, but I like Ty.
I'm like, if Ming leaped out and the phone, the baby was probably there for real.
Right, exactly. But she said her phone records. I was like, wow, she went through the
Mhm.
whole records, not just looked at the phone.
Right.
Yup.
But every time I see Ty from since Mimi bounced on down to Drew to now we here,
Yep.
like I mean, it's been a lot of these. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
All right.
It's go time.
Now is the time to address elephants in the room.
We're not going to make this about Christian.
I get it, that's your man or whatever, but sometimes a mother bring you down.
I'm not suspicious.
Don't. Tell your man to stop stealing money and stop being a thief.
Storyline.
Well, let me finish this.
I don't know where we go from here.
But wait, no.
That's
Wait.
Jackie's favorite line. I don't know where we go from here.
I know. First of all, why is she at the head of the table like she's running things?
Wait, who's at the head of the table?
Jackie.
Let me go back.
And then also, where
Where
is
we go?
Shawnee? Isn't Shawnee supposed to be on the?
And because she's not on here either.
That's what I'm saying. Where's Shawnee?
I'm gonna stand up for Jennifer for just a second.
Okay.
Sometimes I do think that like we go too far, but also
Yeah.
to me, I feel like Evelyn should understand how she feels because when Jennifer was doing it to her, she didn't like it.
Right. But okay, so if we go back, Jennifer says at the end when she walks off, "This is not my storyline." Ma'am, what is your storyline?
I
There's
thought she was saying that wasn't Evelyn's storyline. Let me go back.
no. She says that's not my storyline. And I'm like, but ma'am, what is your storyline? You don't. He is the storyline. You
look
don't
at
have a
my girl.
storyline. Oh,
Hey,
look
babe.
at you! Look at you!
I thought she said what you. Hold on.
Now is the time to address elephants in the room.
We're not going to make this about Christian.
I get it, that's your man or whatever, but sometimes a mother bring you down.
I'm not suspicious.
Don't. Tell your man to stop stealing money and stop being a thief.
Storyline.
I don't know.
She said that's not my storyline.
Okay. And then here comes Jackie.
Where we go from here.
We go from here. The same place y'all been going you've been on for how many seasons, Jackie? Y'all don't like Jennifer again. We know
Exactly.
that.
Or at least they don't like Jennifer's man.
But I mean, but they gonna treat Jennifer bad for the rest of the season. I hope this is not like the first 3 episodes.
Oh God, I know. It
'Cause
doesn't look
a
like
whole
it.
season of Evelyn and Jennifer going at it again is gonna be a lot.
It's just too. We've already seen. It's not new. We've seen
It's at
it.
all.
We've seen it. That's that. But I mean, again, if they both want their checks, they know they're going to have to go through it.
Right. But I wish that Evelyn could have taken a different approach. One, because this happened to you with Jennifer, and you were okay with it, and then the same things that she was saying.
But I don't know if it's the same. You mean that F always picks a cheater and Jen always picks a scammer? Is that what you mean?
I feel like they have misplaced anger when it comes to each other because they both be trying to look out for each other, but they're so headstrong on what they're doing.
Right.
Instead of just being real friends and saying, "Hey, Jennifer,
But
whatever
she
you
did
decide."
that last season, honey. She did that
But
last season.
But then she needs to let this go at this point because I mean you got to let your friends make their mistakes.
Well, she is, but she's also not going to sit there and be fake and act like he's the salt of the earth when he's a scammer.
But I feel that then maybe Evelyn should have understood that when Chad was around.
Well, I just feel like, she's going to say what she's going to say.
Right.
And I feel like, again, if you're going to put these same women on the show, that's what they're going to talk about.
But I think we should learn. Well, we should have some kind of growth. Like this didn't work the first time, so like, why are we doing it again the same way?
Because you know what? I mean, I know that she's a Sagittarius, Ev is, and I am a Leo. I'm not going to.
And Jennifer's a Virgo.
And I'm not going to sit there and have her be fake to my face when I know that he's no good. Period. I mean, we don't know where that comment came from. So maybe if she was trying to
True.
make him seem like a good guy, maybe
True.
Ev is like, no, he's not. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
I
So
can ride with that.
we'll have to see what the context is of how that comes about.
Okay, I can ride with that. All right, let's move on. You know, I have to try to take it from my Virgo sister.
I mean, at this point, though,
I know, and it's a hard road. You know, I got two people. It's hard. It's a hard road.
It is a hard road because I just feel like Jennifer she should know better by now at her big grown age. Like, this is anyway.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Honestly, Evelyn is the worst out of all of them.
I want to slap the shit out of her sometimes. Ooh, girl.
Now, we don't know what's happening here. I don't know who she want to slap. It could be
Right.
Jennifer. It could be anybody on this cast at this point.
Absolutely, I agree. But I
don't
mean,
know.
But the fact
But
that
let's go back to Brittany.
Brittany, the fact that she's already trash talking on the side, I have a problem with. Do you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me too. Yeah.
If she's not saying it to Evelyn to her face, then don't say it behind her back. And like, this is what she did. Her and Clayana did on her season, and that's why I really disliked both of them. Don't act like you are trying to be a peacemaker or you're a woman of peace now. Didn't she say she was, spiritual and peaceful now until she's not? But don't act like you're a woman of peace and you're trash talking somebody that is the star of the show and a staple in the face of the show, and you're not, sweetheart. You're not
At all.
at all.
I had to stop it on my girl because you don't get to see her alive.
Where's the sisterhood that y'all speak of?
You can go to hell too, baby.
It went from 0 to 200 flat.
I'm excited.
And see, this is my thing. So Jackie jumping over another chair.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like,
But
how many seasons of this do we have to watch, Jackie?
I don't know. But see, this is why she's at the head of the table. This is her party. You can see that her chair is right there by the lamp. And then the other...
and it's not even a chair on the other end.
No, there's 6 ladies on each side of her. What? She's not the peacemaker. She's never been the peacemaker.
Is there one in this group, though?
No, but because she is...
Because normally that would be Shawnee's seat.
But exactly. That's why I said, where's Shawnee?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, again, by default, because she's older than all of them, I think that they kind of deem her as like kind of the house mother, or maybe that's how she sees herself. But,
I think she sees herself that way.
Yeah, but
I don't think anybody sees her as that.
Exactly. But I'm like, ma'am, you're not the one should be trying to create these situations. You're not.
At all. And then as we move on, we're going to see that don't even happen. So let's keep going.
But you know what? I'm going to need a drink.
I'm going to need a drink is also another problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's also
That's why she's never the peacemaker.
Mm-hmm. She got to put them drinks down.
Exactly.
Be for real once in your life. You're lucky I'm even sitting here entertaining you. Do you hear yourself? Stop. Look how you look as a mother. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Why?
Let's dissect this. So I've seen a lot of mixed comments in the comment section because I guess Sean, what's her name? Shawnee's?
It's Chantel. And she calls her
I
Shani.
keep mixing her with Shawnee.
Yeah, she calls her Shani.
Shani, yes. Because Shani kind of pushed her.
Yeah.
And so they're like, but I mean, for your mom to just turn around and like punch you, know what this is? I'm confused.
Well, I feel like she was trying to grab Jackie's arm and Jackie pushed her away. But still, either way, that's no way to have a conversation. I would never have a conversation like that when my mom was here.
Ever.
So that's
I wouldn't do that with my dad.
That's a problem, period. The way they're speaking to each other is a problem.
Hold on, let's look at it one more time.
Okay.
Do you hear yourself? Stop. Look how you look as a mother. Don't touch me.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't like she pushed her.
It looks like she was trying to turn her around. But
I can see that.
Yeah, she's still. I disapprove of that. I feel like that was still too aggressive.
Hold on, because Alexa needs to have her own thing on right now.
Can we go
It's
all
not
the way
connected to
back?
my phone either.
Can we go all the way back to when Brittany starts talking trash, because those little scenes went kind of quickly.
Yeah, hold on. It was after this.
I don't
No,
know
they
what
got.
from here.
Honestly, Evelyn is the worst out of all of them.
I want to slap the shit out of her sometimes.
Ooh, girl. Where's the sisterhood that y'all speak of? You
It went from 0 to 200 flat.
Let's stop it there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what I don't understand is Shani saying, "Where's the sisterhood?" I hate every season. I don't know about you, but to me, every season, I hate when they bring up, "Where's the sisterhood?" This has never been a sisterhood. Ever.
I wish Busy was here.
Really?
Because
Where's the
Evelyn
sisterhood?
said whatever Evelyn said the time she said it, it was so off the way she said it.
Oh, I remember. She was like, what'd she say? She said, "This ain't a sisterhood about nothing," or something like that.
Yeah, it's something about it ain't never been a sisterhood or
It ain't
something like
never been
that.
a sisterhood, right? And I agree. I just feel like, especially when the newbies try to come in there and be all
Mhm.
kumbaya, I always feel like, what show do you think you're going to be on? What show? Like, it's never been like that.
I think Jackie made that up, that sisterhood part, because she
Yeah, but
wanted
she's
that
never
from
been
them.
but she's never been a sisterhood to nobody either.
That's what it was. You ain't never been a sisterhood to
To
nobody.
nobody. She's never been a sisterhood to nobody either. And clearly not even her daughter. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do too, because if they would have kept them separately, I could see them saying that, because I mean, Jennifer and Evelyn definitely probably did have one.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Malaysia and you look at Brandy, they had one.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of these
Until
girls and
but
Shawnee and Evelyn,
but until they didn't.
yeah. And then it never came back after that.
It never came back.
So my question for you was, I think that's the end of it. Let me go back and make sure that
Yeah,
was it.
you said you had a question about Chantel.
Yeah.
Stop.
Make sure that was
Look
the
how
end
you
of
look
that
as a
one.
mother.
Okay, yeah. So I did want to ask you, do you think that this could be Jackie like ushering Shani into this group so she can leave?
Yeah. I feel like that could be what she's doing.
Mhm.
Because obviously she's not going to be on the show braiding hair and talking about her children and all of that stuff. Like, that's just not what this show is. Um,
Mhm.
and frankly, I hope that that's what she's doing, because
It's
I feel
time for her to go.
it's time. I definitely feel like it is time for Mrs. Christie to step down, take a little breaky break, and in my in my nicest way, just
Mhm.
retire. Just retire from this.
Yeah. Um, I think it's Miss Dogan. I've been seeing this, but I haven't seen anything where this has been true at all.
I think it's Dugan, Miss Dugan to you.
Dugan. Okay, yeah. I haven't, like, I've researched this, but it's just been like YouTubers saying it. It hasn't been like any articles or anything about it. And then they're still in each other's like social media and everything. So I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it in our last review when we just saw the pictures. I have not heard any buzz about that either, but I can't see Jackie mm, going quietly. So the fact
Yeah,
that
Dugan.
we
Okay.
the fact that we haven't seen anything, I can't. I don't think it's true.
That Shawnee probably wouldn't. I mean, Chantel,
Yep,
was it? Yeah, probably would have been on the show,
it's
because they would have been
Chantel.
all talking about Jackie and Doug breaking up.
Yes, it would be a big deal if it was
Hmm.
happening. and we would definitely hear about it. But for all we know, maybe that's what they. Because I was thinking, what is their storyline other than the boundaries? So
But that was the interview that she was doing about how they try to keep this perfect image online, and
yeah,
she can't be herself.
yeah,
So in the grand scheme of things, that could be what's happening behind the scenes, and one of their friends may be leaking this, but there's no like factual information. I've been seeing like no divorce paperwork online or anything like that. So I don't think that that's true. If it is, it may be separated, maybe not legally, like they never filed paperwork for that,
hmm
but I don't think that's happening.
I agree with you, and those are really good points. Those are really good points. I feel like, if that were happening, we would at least see or hear about some of that buzz on the show. And Chantel, she seems to not have a problem calling out her mom. So if that were true, I think that would be one of the first things that we would hear about from her.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is very true. It has been a lot of lives on YouTube lately about that,
Yeah.
and maybe because Jackie do be like sprinkling little things to other like YouTubers and stuff online that she's cool with. So
Uh-huh.
maybe she started sprinkling to like build up for this. But then also, if they didn't bring this up in the trailer, we're not gonna
Yeah.
hear about that on the show.
We're not, I don't think we're going to hear about it. I feel like it's really going to be, I mean,
Oh,
again,
Dogan,
oh, Dogan.
got
Okay.
it.
Got it. Okay. Well, welcome. I haven't not seen you. Welcome to
Just
the
welcome
to the Soul Deb
to the
Nation.
SoDeb
I
Nation.
hope you like and subscribe. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. The kid is cute. I still don't. Again, I don't see the need for Chantel to be on there. And I mean, she's now married. And from what we researched, her husband plays for Charlotte. So I'm not sure why Shani would be in LA.
I mean, but a lot of them, their partners never lived in the same space either, though. So that's, I mean, I can see that. So
Ah,
before we got onto the live, me and Cindy did some research because I'm
yeah,
like, I was trying to figure out why was Shani on the show, you
yeah.
know, besides to be Jackie's daughter, but then they fighting, so I'm trying to figure out what's happening. So we did start looking up stuff. Jack, I'm gonna call you Jackie. Cindy told me.
Don't you dare call me that woman's name.
Cindy
Ever.
was saying that she heard that the man's last name that she had the baby by, that she's married to now, right?
Yeah, married.
Last name was Jeffries, and
Mr.
so I
Jeffries.
started looking around. Huh?
She said that he goes by Mr. Jeffries, and you were able to find out who Mr. Jeffries is.
Yeah. So I went on to her. Hold on, let me pull this up. And by the way, her Instagram, she needs to do way more on her Instagram because her stories on Instagram are beautiful.
I think
By the
I
way,
think she's trying to stay private for the most part.
I'm private your page, but I'm just saying she like the content that she has on there is beautiful. And
Yeah,
now you on the show, like I mean, you won't probably have to unprivate that.
yeah, step it up.
Yeah. But this is what I found on here. And I was also telling Cindy that it's so weird because a lot of her stuff on here is like backwards. Oh, these are pinned up here. Hold on. Maybe that was why.
Oh,
This is
so
she's first of all, she's gorgeous.
yes.
Um, but maybe that's why, because this one was like 416 weeks ago, but that's probably why I didn't see the pin parts. Because probably on my
And
phone.
look who she's quoting. My man. She's quoting my man.
Wait, where?
The one that you just showed, dearly beloved. That's my man. Go back up, the stone one. Up, up. Okay. Up
With it,
to the left. That one.
this one.
Yep, that's my
Dearly
man.
beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life, Prince. Okay, I'll just figure it out.
Yes, Prince.
Okay. I didn't know that was for the baby or for him though.
I just think it's a famous line from Let's Go Crazy, from one of his big hits. And
Mhm.
maybe she just related to what the verse was.
Got you. So as Cindy was telling me about them calling him Mr. Jeffries, I'm like, well, the only man I see on here is this man right here with this back tattoo, right?
Right.
Because I want to know who the man is.
Right. And you
So,
found him. You
and I
found
can't
him.
play the music, but this, I'm gonna just let y'all like watch this really quick. My friends always want to call him on YouTube. But just the cinematography of this, and like they did a really good job with this. But she has a few clips of his back on here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and y'all can go over there. It's her, and follow her on Instagram as Chantel Christie on Instagram. Then we went over to another clip from the show.
What do you want me to tell you?
Tell me about him. Who is he? What's he? You know,
I ain't gonna tell you too
I know
much,
he
but-
played
And this is
basketball.
from 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what season that was.
That would have been season 10.
Okay.
You have a lot
So
of
she's talking about this
similarities.
man
He used to
on
play for the
this.
Kings, like
And so as I went through the comment section and Cindy said Mr. Jeffries, I was like, well, wait a minute. Cindy might be on something.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over to the good old Google. And where's the picture that I pulled up? Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me share this tab. This is the man that I found.
And that's her man.
This is the man I found.
Dave
And as y'all can see, he got a lot of tattoos. He has a lot of tattoos.
Jeffries. Yep. And if you go back to the trailer, the baby looks like him.
Well, I want to keep pulling up the baby.
But the baby does look like him.
I agree. I do agree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just trying to match up the tattoos, and you really can't tell because these are all like from the front, and everything that's on her Instagram is from the back. Like she done a really good job behind this man.
Right. And you know, she said, so on your I don't know, it's on my far right. He's in his King's uniform. She says in that clip that you just showed of her of Jackie asking about him, she said he used to play for the Kings.
Oh
But
yeah, I heard her say that.
mm-hmm. So but now he currently allegedly plays for the
Charlotte.
Charlotte Hornets. So there we
Yeah.
go.
He played for the Knicks too.
Allegedly, looks like.
It looks like he did.
I know, but he's only 27. Shani is 31, and he's only 27.
But this is the G League though.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say I'm surprised that he would play for so many teams, being as young as he is.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we might have cracked the case.
I think we definitely cracked the case.
We gotta say allegedly.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Jeffries. I don't think her first child though is by him. Definitely the second one.
Oh, Darren Hood said the same thing. Oh, I know. I know him. He used to play for NYK.
The New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Darren. I haven't seen you in a long time.
What's going on, Darren?
Hey.
I've been around and subscribed. I'm usually in the bushes. I got time. Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
I've been in the bushes too.
Yeah, we've been in the bushes with you. We're just climbing out for this.
Yes, we appreciate it because y'all know I haven't really been on as much because of work, but that is supposed to change very soon. So you gotta give me like one more month. And then once this show picks back up, I'll be back on regularly. So
yeah. And we're almost there. I mean, I can't believe we're almost through April so quickly, but May 5th is right around the corner.
yeah. I think that was yep, we pulled up everything else. But yeah, so I do think that that her daughter would be better on the show than her because she is younger than Jackie, and they're starting to bring in like younger people.
Yeah.
And I was also telling Cindy that I do think from going through her Instagram, Brittany Renner likes a lot of her stuff, so maybe they have a friendship.
Maybe, but again, I don't need to see. I would much rather see Chantel than Brittany. I don't want her on the show. I don't feel like she fit the first time. She definitely doesn't seem that she is happy and fits the second time. And I like the way she creates drama. Um, is
It's
not
necessary.
it's unnecessary, and it's like I don't really care for women that do that kind of thing. If you have something to say to me or you have an issue, just tell me to my face. If you think I'm
Right.
the problem, come to me and say I feel like you're a problem because. But I mean, again, I don't feel like she has the place to say that Evelyn's the problem when Evelyn started the show and she's the face of the show. So,
And she
ma'am,
brought you on to the
and
show.
she brought you on to the show. So, ma'am, I feel like you need to have several seats and try to find your footing. That's what I have a problem too with a lot of these newbies is that I feel like they come in hot. That's why I really like Jocille because is her name Jocille?
Yeah, Jaceel.
Okay. When she came on, she was just neutral. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not telling you to be a mute, but don't come in and be like, I don't like her, and I don't like her, and we don't even know you.
And see, that's my thing with Ty and Ming Lee is like they're coming in and it's already hot. Like we ain't watched Jaceel
Exactly.
and her
Natasha.
wife like fighting and
Natasha.
they cheating and all that stuff. Like I just
Yes.
don't want to watch that from every story that we've seen. They ought to get cheated on and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like go back to Atlanta.
Exactly. Exactly. Go back to Atlanta, sit down, have a seat.
Hey, Miss
I
Wilson.
agree. Hey, Mrs. Wilson. Yeah, I agree. That's what my problem is with these shows like that. You know what I mean? Like you said, Jocille and Natasha, they came in. Natasha was overseas playing. She would show up for her wife.
Right.
When needed throughout like that's what I want for any of the partners or the husbands or the boyfriends or whoever, the men that come on the show to be off camera. I don't ever need to see you. That was my main problem with Angel Brinks is that
Angel Brinks and
yeah,
Rockstar.
always bringing in Rockstar. Like that's my main issue with Jennifer. Like if Jennifer would just be the old Jennifer and not show her people, I'm happy with that. I don't need to see Christian. I don't want to hear a confessional with her and him. I don't need to see him talking about anything on the show. Even if she's venting to him about the women, I don't need to see that. Like,
And even if she is, we don't need to hear your response.
we don't need to hear your response or your perspective. Like she was, bringing him in the couple of and then when she would do interviews about the show, here's this man with her. Like, why are you in the commentary, sir? You're not on the show. It's called Basketball Wives. I don't ever need to see the men I mean, I don't mind seeing Ty, I will say.
I mean, to be honest, I think that Doug did the best he could without
Right.
being there as much.
I agree. That's another thing. Like, I think he was even on the show as much as he has been. It was because of Jackie and her weddings.
Yeah. Like when it first started, like I thought that was cool that they had those weddings or whatever, but we didn't hear Doug with confessionals and giving the tea with her and all that. Like we didn't get all that.
Exactly. Like that. I just don't feel like
even with Malaysia and Brandy, like Jason and Gennaro, they wasn't on the show
wasn't on the show like that. And even when Jason was on the show, it was so Brandy could talk to him, not for him to chime in on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like or talk about his business and all that kind of stuff. Even with Bay Yang, her man, it seems like she kind of drug him on the show because he was a cheater. But once again, that was because she brought it up, not because we need to see the man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I did like when like Jackie would do like the double dates with Doug, even though Doug didn't want to do them. I feel like that's why Doug started taking them out of town jobs when she started filming. Like, oh yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go to Sacramento. I'm not gonna I agree with Dad. That's a really good point. Exactly.
He probably called Shiny like, when are y'all starting this filming again?
Exactly.
The season starts on this date. It started then.
Exactly. And I feel like she only periodically Jackie only brings Doug on there so that she could actually remind people that she is an actual basketball wife. Other than that, we never see Doug. Like, I
Ever.
don't need to see Christian. I don't even want to hear his name. Why do we even know? The fact that he's been on there so much and he's been in the news for negative reasons is a problem. It's a problem to me. Like, I'm annoyed by it. So yeah.
I agree. I agree with you.
That's why when you and even California Cutie, I know she was making a joke, but saying you were rooting for Jennifer. No, ma'am. I don't care about your relationship. We've heard about it far too much. And she, was posting on social media a couple of years ago when before people started suing him, showing them out of the country and taking trips. But where is he getting this money? And then his website became, closed down at some point. Like, come on.
There was one other man we wanted to see all the time.
Oh yes, we want to see that man.
And we're gonna show him today.
Okay.
We miss you, Giovanni.
Yes, Jelani. We miss you. We heart Jelani. And again, even when he was being shown, it was to be because Jennifer wanted him around. Like, it
And he
wasn't.
was in the background,
Yeah,
supporting in silence.
Yeah, he was in silence, looking handsome. Okay, like, we just needed to see, like, that is who I was rooting for. Okay.
Yes.
We
was both rooting for Jelani now.
Right. Exactly.
I think I was more for rooting for Jennifer with Christian, not Christian.
Not Christian. Yeah, but see, that's my problem. Is that should be the issue. Is that we're rooting for the women that are actually on the show, and not the men. But Jelani was an exception. I never minded seeing him.
I mean, Jelani could have just walked past the screen real quick. I'm like, God damn.
Exactly.
Do it again.
Exactly. Okay. That was not a problem with me. I never had an issue. But yeah, so that's.
I wonder what he's doing now.
I know. Where's Jelani? We should. I mean, the fact that he's. I wish that one of the women, hopefully Eb, will ask, "Where's Jelani?"
Seriously.
I mean,
Somebody on the show said.
Yes, because we didn't have a problem with Jelani because Jelani was not a scammer. Yeah, I never need to see that man. So yeah, so that is the trailer. Do you want to watch it one more time in its entirety?
I don't think we should run it back, so I want them to flag me.
Okay.
Like in its entirety. But if y'all want to watch it, you can go to all their channels. I mean, all their Instagram accounts. You can watch the full thing without it speed it up. And it's there. Make sure you guys get ready for me and Cindy and maybe Busy's reviews of the show.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be a banger.
It is. It's gonna be something. I don't know. We didn't really rate it again, but my level of excitement now after seeing this trailer is pretty low. Mainly because for me, Brittany is a no. She does not fit. So
and it's crazy that we didn't even see the other girl.
No, Denise. Where's Denise? She wasn't even at the table. Where's? I mean, even though
they didn't have a chair for her.
I was gonna say maybe she comes later. I mean, is Brittany gonna do what she did the last time, was leave the season early? Because if that's
bring in her.
Yeah, if that's the case, why even promote this woman?
I don't know.
I don't want to see her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I don't have high hopes for Brittany at all. I don't think that they're going to bring us anything that We're waiting on this.
We haven't already seen. We've already
Yeah.
seen it. And again, why are we hearing her talk, on her second try on the show, and we barely heard anything from Brandy when Brandy was like, "Well, you can get it too." I'm like, "Okay."
Justice for Brandy.
Not justice. Not justice for Brandy.
So I'm gonna be waiting on everything. Is she coming on? I mean, but there has been. I mean, we've seen a lot of footage of Brandy being filmed. So
Yes. I mean, it's not like she's not on the show. To me, I do forget about her because uh, I just do. But
she probably doesn't have a lot going on this year, though.
yeah, and that's good. We last season was enough.
She probably needs like a season to come on and just kind of chill,
And
throw
just
on some commentary, and figure
Mhm.
out what's going on with her, and whatever's happening with her in these auditions and stuff.
Or just be the
LA.
friend. Just be the friend in the friend group. Just be the friend. Yeah.
Now I wonder how British is doing.
California cutie. Now you know you're wrong. You know that woman is in jail. She is locked up. Okay. She is not she has not fully served her sentence. Okay.
I'm surprised they did not bring Sunday back after all the stuff that happened over there.
No, we don't need Sunday. If they weren't going to bring Brooke back, Brooke was the only one who brought Sunday up. So
I think, to be honest, I do love Brooke, but
I
I'm
do
not
love
mad
Brooke.
she's not on the season.
Well,
Um,
it would have been a problem from the get go because Brittany's back.
that and also it just feels like everything was always centered around her a lot, and like it wasn't like a show for everybody. It was kind of like Brooke's show with everybody else on the show. Even if like Evelyn had a little bit of time, like trying to have a space on the show when Brooke was on the show.
Right. And I think also just as an audience member, I needed a break from Jackie and her talking about her daughter. I'm good
Yeah.
with her taking the time,
Jackie is one person who definitely needs to take a break.
Yes. She definitely needs to take a break. Like I feel like, even so many of them have come and gone. Like let us miss you. It's like that in a real relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many of my relationships, like they're the complete opposite of me, and they're so much more emotional than I am, and they're men, and I'm not, and I'm not in that way. And I remember telling my ex-fiance, like, let me miss you. Like I was like, I'm going away, I'm going away. And he was like, without me? I was like, yes, I'm taking a break. He was like,
I had to sneak away from mine one time. My ex-husband, I had to sneak away.
You see what I'm saying? Like, just let me
Yes.
miss you. Let me miss you, and then I'll come back and be refreshed.
That man, he had a horrible time with that too. He broke up with me on my way to DC and everything.
What?
And I said, "You really want to break up with me while I'm out of town?"
Right. I mean, my ex did. Well, he did not.
Sounds like a hall pass to me. No,
well, the whole thing was he didn't break up with me, but he gave me such a hard time. He was so unhappy with that, and so unhappy with me, like needing a break. So yeah.
And me and him were going through a lot at that time, and I'm like, I'm working, you're not. I have the money for the bills are already paid, like up in advance. So I need a break. Like you got your church kids living here. Like I need a break.
It's too much. Yes.
And I literally have packed my stuff before I went to work. After I got to work, I drove to DC from Ohio.
Wow. So I think yeah, I can see how our people would take it as a sign of rejection, but it really isn't. It really is that, and I told him, I was like, it's not about you. I need a break. So exactly, California cutie, absence makes a heart grow fonder. Okay.
Listen, one I'm working with now, he knows what that means.
Yes. Exactly. It's so funny that he would have such a hard time with it, especially at the path that he has chosen now.
Mm,
Like,
yeah,
let you be free. He's free. You know?
that's what I'm saying.
You know, that's all I'm saying. So
But I
yes.
definitely, when I got out of there, when I tell you, I feel like when I crossed over the lines from Ohio to what is it? What's his name? West Virginia. It's Pennsylvania or something.
Hmm.
I just felt the freedom.
You see what I'm saying?
I was like,
Like just
"Ooh, I can
let you take
breathe."
a deep breath. Exactly. That's what it feels like. It does feel like that. Speaking of breathe again, and you know, I'm gonna let you wrap up your show, but did you hear about Tony and Birdman again?
I did. The crazy thing was when you had sent me this, I was setting up another live.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh no, we got to jump on basketball before I do that because
Yeah.
I like to stay on top of that."
Yeah. It's
I
you know,
may
I
I
wanted
may go live after this again. I'm not sure yet.
okay, because I was gonna
But
say
yeah, when you sent it to me, I was like automatically like, cancel this right now. Let's jump on this.
and let's get on this. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean it was she literally had did it like 10 to 15 minutes before I sent it to you.
Yeah,
So
like literally, I wonder what time that you got it because it's literally in my email. As soon as I seen it, I emailed it to myself so I could talk about it.
yeah, because I'm like, yeah. Whew.
So yeah, I made the cover art and everything.
Really? I just feel
Yeah,
like I don't know. Just really quickly, what are your thoughts on that?
I just don't. I just feel like she could do better.
Me too. I was just gonna say, literally, I was thinking in my mind, I wish she would do better. But
Yeah, I mean,
also, I
but
feel
I
like,
think a lot of it too because I've been seeing a lot of different. Maybe I should say this for my live.
okay, save it for your life. I'm
Okay,
just
but
kind
no,
of,
I'm with you though. I'm with you though.
yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like any of them really make good choices.
Mm-mm.
All the sisters, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I can be in the bushes, or hop back up if you do talk about it, because I don't want to take up this live with that. So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna get off of here and go ahead and knock it out because I wanted to. I already did all the stuff, like all the work for it. So
okay, all right. I will be here in spirit in the bushes, or if you want me to come up, I'll
you can
come
definitely
back.
come up with me. I don't mind. Whatever we do together, we have a good time. So
Okay, okay. All right. So just let me know. Just let me know. But thank you guys for tuning back in. What do you want to ask the Deb Nation what they would are they excited about the season?
yes, because I know we did ours at the beginning, but now that you guys have seen the trailer and we've talked about it on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you guys give this season? Are you guys going to be watching it? Are you going to be just watching me and Cindy? Are y'all going to do both? Like, which hopefully y'all watch me and Cindy, but are y'all going to watch the show? To me, I think for me and you, like we're going to watch the show regardless because
Absolutely.
it's just something that we enjoy.
Yep.
I don't know if it's after this season, if the dream team can't get back together, I don't know if we'll do reviews on it again.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
then maybe we will. Every season I'm like, I don't want to do it no more. But then I want
Right,
to
right,
do it when I
right,
come
right.
back.
Same here. It's kind of like when you said that Brittany was coming back. Didn't I tell you I was like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because I don't like her and I don't feel like she fits. But here we are. I'm committed to do it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah. So grown woman, Don Travis says she's going to watch both.
Thank you.
California Q says she's going to watch both, and so did Miss Platinum 2001. These are like the first of all between grown woman don't care and Miss Platinum
Don't
2001.
try me.
Don't try what I said. Oh, 2001.
Grown woman don't care, but it's
Oh,
grown
don't
woman
try
don't
me.
try me. Yeah.
They both be here before we get here.
Yep. Exactly. And we love that. We love that.
I do. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can take a break, but when we hit that notification that post that video up, they be here. So I really do thank you guys for that. It means the world to me.
Absolutely. And I feel like too, I mean, back in the day when, before like the YouTubes, when the show first started, I used to have so much to say and so many thoughts. And so,
And it kind of dwindles down as it's been going on, right?
yeah.
It's like
But
we still talking about Jennifer with this scamming man. We about to talk about Jackie and her daughter again. Brittany Renner's back. We don't even know if she's gonna be here for the whole season because she already hit Evelyn again. It's like, come with something different. And then we got Ty coming from Love and Hip Hop. We're doing the same thing she been doing on every other show. Like, it's just a lot.
It is, and so maybe that's why, if Brittany doesn't make it again this full season, maybe that's why Shawnee and Denise come in. Who knows?
That could be it, because we have that. I hope they don't do part A and B again.
Yeah.
They might lose me at part B.
Yeah, that was a mistake to do, especially because I don't know, was that during the pandemic? I don't know. It just seems so long.
That was after the pandemic when they did part A and part B.
We don't need 2 parts. Just let it go. Maybe
they started doing part A and part B during the pandemic.
Maybe, because I was gonna say it just was way too long. But last season was a normal season. I much prefer that. Just let it go.
Yeah.
And let's get the reunion and let's wrap it on up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
think it was either that or when the twins came on.
It was
that the one with the twins that break was so
one.
long.
Yeah, it was the twins one. So part A was when the twins were there, and part B was.
So that wasn't a pandemic then.
Okay,
the pandemic, they were in those houses.
Oh, that's right, in the houses. But that's when the twins first came. Remember? They were friends of Jackie, or Jackie introduced them. Remember, they were in the house. They were in the second house.
Yeah, but then they came back because that's the season that Brandy came back. Only reason why not because Brandy was there. But Brandy came back, and remember after that fight happened, they took that long break in the middle.
They took that long break in the middle. That was the long part A, and part B is when they weren't in it anymore. So it's like,
yeah,
we don't need it. We don't need any part A's and part B's of any show. Just let it go, and do the full season and do the reunion. That's all I want.
That's what they're gonna rock with you for 43 months. Love you. Does it say that on here? I appreciate that. It doesn't show you that stuff on StreamYard.
That's like years. That's amazing.
Because I've been on since 2020, I think, during the pandemic.
Yeah. And I think that's when we started. You were just like, you love the show too. Let's do this.
Yeah. Because I remember, I don't want to go that rabbit hole, but yeah.
Yes, I mean, I was gonna say that's a good 3 to 4 years.
But yeah, let me get off here so I can go ahead and set up the other one, and then I'll send you the link.
Right.
Let's try for 8:00 my time.
Okay. I'm gonna have to give me some wine depending on what the what the topics are.
Oh, we got stuff to talk about. So.
Okay, I'm gonna get some wine.
So are you watching like Housewives and all that stuff or no?
I am. I'm watching Housewives. Only ATL though, not the others.
Okay, they're good. Yep. Go ahead, get you some wine.
Okay. All right. I love you so, Deb. And
I love you too. Listen, y'all. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and set up the next live. It's going to be at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know Cindy's time is like an hour behind mine, I think. But go ahead, grab y'all something to drink. Go ahead, get you something to eat. Go do something really quick. I'm going to set up the live, and then we should be back within about 45 minutes. All right? Play this intro. We're going to get it out of here. If I can find it. Now, where's it? I just had it up. All right. See y'all in a minute. Bye, y'all.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.